This light is the pocket light killer. It can produce 150 watt output, it is very easy and fast to set up, and it has the ability to customize the color temperature and the fan noise. So in this video we are going to look at what is so special about this new light, see some of the pros and the cons of having this light, and a full lighting breakdown, all to see if this is the best light for your needs. Meet the SIRUI C150X, a very portable light which weighs only 450 grams and can produce 150 watt output. This light is very lightweight and easy to carry to a shoot, or even when you just need to use it on your stand, you don't need to have a very expensive stand to lift it carefully. Also, this light is a bicolor light which can go from 2700 Kelvin up to 6500 Kelvin, which can be very useful to emulate different times of day like sunrise or daylight. And also this light have 12 great effects that can be customized and used greatly to replicate different situations for your shots. Besides that, this light can be powered by 4 different methods like a DC adapter or even with a V-mount battery, which made this light also very useful for outdoor shooting. Also, this light has 4 different fan modes where you can adjust the fan noise if you need to do some sound recording, but generally on the medium fan mode it will not produce so much noise that will affect your recording. And SIRUI has a nice app that you can connect to this light via Bluetooth and adjust all the lighting modes very easily. And about the color accuracy, you can pause this video and check the details on the screen. Okay, so now for some unboxing, I got the combo version, and in the box you got few things. The actual light, and you can see it look pretty nice with 2 nice knobs and a power button. You also got a little reflector that can be connected to the light and control a bit of the spinning of this light. Also, you got 2 power cables to run this light. Here you have a little handle that can be connected to the light and then you can use it handheld. And you also got a tilted connector that can be connected directly to the light, and then you can adjust the tilt of this light for your needs. And also you got a little pouch so you can put the DC adapter on your stand easily. And also on the combo version you got few more things. You have a bounce smart adapter, and by connecting it to the light you can use this light with bounce smart modifiers. So now it makes this light very universal for using it with different softbox or even with other modifiers. And on this adapter you can also use the tilt options to change the tilt for your needs. Besides that, you also got a V-mount battery plate with a D-tap cable, and here you also have a little clamp that can be clamped to your stand, and then you can connect to it easily the V-mount battery plate and have this all combination on your light stand. And now you can run this light with a V-mount battery, and you can even do it by using it handheld outdoors. By the way, I also got here the SIRUI QR40 softbox, which you can get separately and can be attached to the light without any adapters, and will help you to get from your C150X more softer light, which is mostly ideal for most of the cases. And by the way, the softbox is amazing. It is built great and comes with a very nice carrying bag and super easy to set up because you just need to push it from here and that's it. And to fold it you just need to push this and that's it. And then you have a diffusion layer that can be attached to the softbox to soften the light, and you also got a grid layer so you can put this on the softbox to focus this light better on your subject. Now about using this light, there is not too much to memorize. After one time you will probably get it easily. To turn this light on or off, you just need to click on the power button for a few seconds and then it's turned on. Here on the side you have 2 little knobs, and with the lower one you can adjust the power of this light and set it precisely to your need. And with the upper knob you can set the desired color temperature you want from 2700 Kelvin up to 6500 Kelvin. Now if you click on the upper knob you can change the light mode from CCT to FX mode, where you have 12 different effects that you can choose from. And by clicking it again it will return to the CCT mode. Also you can click on the upper knob for a few seconds and then you will enter the menu mode where you can turn on or off the Bluetooth and choose from 4 different fan modes. You can use it without the fan and then the light is limited to 10% output, or you can use the auto mode where the fan is auto to the heating, or you can use the fan to the eye mode, and both of the eye and the auto mode you can use the light on the maximum power without any limitation. And the last mode is the medium, where the fan is less noisy and limited to 50% power. Also you have the option to use the SIRUI light app where you can connect it easily via Bluetooth, and then you can change all the settings from there. Now let's see how we can transform this close-up shot to this with few easy steps by using 2 units of this light. By the way, for this lighting breakdown I'm going to use the SIRUI NightWalker 60mm t1.2 prime lens that I will review in another video. Okay, starting with my concept of my shot, I was aiming for a close-up shot with a kind of early morning feel with a very shallow depth of field. So I choose to go with the aperture of t1.2 and set my white balance to 4300 Kelvin to make my daylight seem cooler like an early morning light, and then I found this frame to be nice with a window in the background. And then I turn off the interior light, and after it I expose my footage down to get my window not blowing out and got this as a base. Then I set up a floppy right to me to block light that can come from above, and also open the floppy to block light that can come from the right side that can be reflected to my face from the light that I will add later. Then I set up on a boom stand the C150X light with the QR40 softbox and use the diffusion and the grid to have this light produce a soft and directional light. And I put it left behind me to be as a kicker light that was motivated by the window. Okay, so now I want to add a key light to light my face, so I set up another C150X with the QR40 softbox with the diffusion and put this light in front of me very high and tilt it down to me. This light creates something that is called butterfly lighting, which got me some nice shadows in the cheeks, and this is the final breakdown. Totally, I really enjoyed testing this new light from SIRUI, but I have few things that I didn't like here, like the box. So basically you don't get any case with this light, so if you want to carry it, you need to use other case or maybe use the box. But I don't see it very ideal for long-term use. Also, when I use my V1 battery, which is 300 watt per hour, I was limited to 50% output, which was pretty annoying because this battery can easily power other light I have without any limitations. But totally all the other benefits are very nice, and again, a 150 watt pocket light with great features and accessories that make this light very nice to use. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll put some links on the description below to the light, the softbox and the lens I use on the lighting breakdown. Besides that, have a great week, don't stop creating, see ya!